What are my top 5 autographed LeBron James items that you have to have in your collection? And number 1 is going to surprise you. I know it shocked me. Stick around. Let's find out what's in this list. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. I am your host, Matt Powers of the Power Sports Memorabilia Show. If you can, please visit the website, powersportsmemorabilia.com, and also give me a follow over there on Instagram at Powers Autographs. So with the NBA recently announcing they are going to be starting their season up again in July of 2020, after this short little coronavirus break here, got me thinking, LeBron is going to be making another run at an NBA title, his first with the Lakers. He's got Anthony Davis, so they've got a really stacked team. And it got me thinking, what would be the top 5 autographed items to have in your collection from LeBron James, okay? Now, with that being said, LeBron is a very expensive autograph. Make no, qualms about it. No joke about it. Guy is deserving of it, but he is very, very expensive. But if he is to win a title here with the Lakers, obviously Los Angeles is a huge market. Expect his autograph prices to be going up and up and up. So, with that being said, let's talk about a few things here before we get into this list. Number 1, as I mentioned on my previous video about my top 5 Michael Jordan autographed items, authenticity is paramount when it comes to LeBron James. LeBron has signed also with the same company that Jordan has, Upper Deck Authenticated. All of LeBron James's autographs out there are going to be Upper Deck Authenticated, okay? Do not buy anything off of Facebook Marketplace or any of these other places that does not come with Upper Deck authentication, okay? It should have Upper Deck's hologram on the item, and it should have the same hologram number on their certificate of authenticity, and that item should be in their online database. If it's not in the online database, you got some issues. If anything looks tampered with, you've got some issues, okay? Make sure that you are buying something Upper Deck authenticated, okay? Let me say that again. Buy Upper Deck authenticated LeBron James autographs, okay? Got it? Good. All right. So, moving on here. With LeBron items, the key with him is to find limited edition items. These are very, very prevalent out there. They're very expensive, but they are the ones that tend to hold the most value and increase in value over time. Not to say his limited edition items non-limited edition items do not, but naturally, supply and demand, these limited edition ones are the ones that collectors want. And pretty much everything on this list that I'm going to go through right now can be found in a limited edition aspect in some degree. So be sure to look for these items as limited edition ones, all right? Now, where should you buy these items from? You can bite the bullet and buy directly from Upper Deck's website. Forewarning, it is going to be super, super expensive, okay? You can find some good deals on eBay. My advice is probably to find a Facebook group out there that is LeBron James collectors and see if you can find some deals with them. You're going to be paying less in fees. You're going to be dealing directly with the seller. So you may actually find a nice little bargain that way. And you actually may feel more comfortable buying that way. You can get pictures of the cert and do all your research before buying the item, all right? So let's go ahead and jump into this list, starting with number 5. And this one is a dual sign basketball with Dwayne Wade. Now, of course, LeBron won 2 NBA titles with the Miami Heat. Dwayne Wade is a future NBA Hall of Famer, so is LeBron. These guys had some iconic teams there with the Miami Heat. These guys were just absolutely unstoppable, it seemed like, with Chris Bosh. And, of course, don't forget about my boy Mario Chalmers hitting that shot from Kansas. So they had some really, really good quality teams there. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of dual sign items typically, but this was the duo that was responsible for bringing all those championships to Miami. And again, they're both Hall of Famers, both very popular players. And if you're a LeBron and Miami fan, this is an excellent item to go. It's actually probably one of your more affordable autographs for LeBron. The dual sign basketball looks like it's going for about $5K through Upper Deck's website. So again, expensive item, but you got 2 Hall of Famers on there. And basketballs, I'm a big fan of those. Nice big autographs they allow for, easy to display. and you can always add more signatures to them in the future. Number 4 is a LeBron James standard authentic NBA basketball. Again, going back to the previous comment, basketball, super easy to display. They allow for a really nice large signature, a nice bold signature, and plus they don't really tend to fade over time as much as, say, a autographed jersey, okay? Now that depends on a lot of factors, how you display it, how much sun it's getting, et cetera, what kind of pen it's signed in. But basketballs tend to hold up pretty well. And if you get them on the authentic balls, these things are absolutely super cool, easy to display, and they go right on your desk here. And again, one of the more affordable premium autographs, premium being basketballs, jerseys, shoes, etc. These kind of tend to go for around $4K right now. So again, expensive, but fairly affordable premium autograph for LeBron. Number 3 is going to be a Miami Heat jersey. Now, I know LeBron won 2 NBA titles there, more than he won with Cleveland. But the Miami Heat jersey is not going to be ahead of that one. Again, he played with an iconic team down there with Dwayne Wade. Jerseys are probably the most sought-after stuff for collectors. This is what collectors want for premium items. They want something on their wall for a top 5 NBA player. That's what LeBron is. These tend to hold their value very, very well. And you do have to get them framed, so that's something to keep in mind. You're going to have an additional expense for that. But you put a LeBron James jersey on your wall, I mean, people are going to be flocking to that. People are going to know what it is. People are going to want to look at it. It is going to be probably the centerpiece of your collection. And those run typically right now with the NBA patches about $6K, so very expensive jersey. Number 2, you may have guessed it right now, is the Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. In my opinion, LeBron will always go down as a Cleveland Cavalier. He played, 13 seasons with them, brought a championship to Cleveland, which is not an easy thing to do. He's going to be definitely remembered for that championship. He's a local kid from Akron. So it just makes sense to have this jersey. He's going to be known, again, as a Cleveland Cavalier. He's going to be a Hall of Famer as well. And these run about $5K, so actually a little bit less than the Heat jersey because they don't have those patches on there. But if you find some NBA Finals patches there, you can always sew them onto your jersey, get them embroidered on for like $10 for your local seamstress. So something to think about there. And number 1, this one I'm really shocked I put it number 1. And I'm not usually a huge photo guy. I've heard me say that before. But this one, it just seems right for this one. And what I'm talking about is the witness photo. I'm sure you guys have maybe seen this with LeBron. You see him do this before every single game where he gets the chalk in his hands and he throws it up. It's very, very iconic image, similar to the 1988 Gatorade Slam Dunk one with Michael Jordan. It's tied in with the whole "We Are All Witness" campaign, which is tied in exactly with LeBron. It's what he's known for marketing wise, and it's just an iconic, super cool image. And you can find these out there, different styles of the image and limited editions of like 23 and whatnot. Those limited edition ones, just keep in mind, those are super expensive. They range from about like $13K up to about $20K I've seen, depending on how low the limited edition number is. You're going to have to get these things framed. But right now, you can get a non-limited edition one for about $3K. So one of the cheaper autographs on here. And it's just, you put this up there in the panoramic photo, so the real long photos there of him doing the chalk throw. It's just a super cool image. It's one that everybody's going to relate to. Everybody remembers that LeBron does that before every single game. It's kind of what he's known for. And it's just something that you're going to put up on that wall, and people are going to be like, wow, like, I can just stare at that for hours and hours and hours. Now, keep in mind, you're going to have to get it framed, but getting a panoramic photo like that is, nowhere near getting a jersey frame, so very affordable to do that as well. But again, I'm not a huge photo guy, but I'm just really drawn to this witness image. It is just such a cool one. If you haven't had a chance, definitely go check out that witness pic. Definitely something to add into your collection. So, what did I leave off this list? You guys tell me below in the comments. I mean, there's a ton of LeBron stuff out there. I try to stick with kind of the basics and kind of the most popular items that people tend to collect. But if I left something off, let me know in the comments below. And again, hey, visit the website, check out the LeBron stuff I have there over at powersportsmemorabilia.com. Also give me a follow over there on Instagram at PowersAutographs. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you on the next episode.